Madden 20, face the franchise. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing some more Madden face the franchise, and let's get it.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Red Raiders from Texas Tech. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium.
Let's go with the blitz.
The Hurricanes now 1st and 10.
I like being on a wide receiver so I can intercept.
Operating from the gun. Gregory. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Bruh.
There he goes, right side.
Bull crap.
And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown.
Like that. Look, block your kick.
First play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tail.
Starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Get off me.
Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Down 7-0. Work to do already as he gets set to begin college game number 2. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Yeah.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be caught in the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. Isaiah Streets, 39 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I was going to say.
Extra point right down the middle. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic. But usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 1st and 10, Gregory.
Get that! What are you doing?
Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The dump off good for 8 there on 1st down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They turn to Larson here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. On third down. Joseph. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now throwing on first down and completing it. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
70,
throwing on first down. Gregory. It's a short one here.
Bro,
to the
get him.
End. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup and it moves the chains. They'll run on first down.
Boy,
It's
come
Joseph.
here.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On second down now.
Boy, come here.
It's Larson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw on third down. Gregory.
Boy, come here.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Your slow self.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and
Boy, get that out of here. Let's get it. I blocked that kick.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
Let's get it.
Field down to the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. These two teams all tied after 1. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. As they got it with a second down coming up. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. Boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. Goes back to Streets. This time he's got it. It'll be a game of 12.
I don't know if I should go for this, but I'm going for it.
Now, that's a play that Isaiah Streets made time after time. Afternoon, and you got to think as this championship game continues to unfold, they have to find some way to slow him down. Double team, just anything to disrupt him, because he has a knack for getting open and making big plays.
Oh, wow.
No man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
I had
First and 10 now for Texas Tech. And he rifles one incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
The window of opportunity is always going to be small, man.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And it's good.
It
didn't go. Oh my!
Well short, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Dang.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
On first down, Larson. And he went backwards.
Get your Oompa Loompa looking stuff out of here, Miami.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now Gregory to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Gregory.
Come here, boy!
Escape, and he goes down.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13.
8. Ooh, juke move.
Breaks through the contact.
Oh my gosh.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23
that's a good return.
This possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory, and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady. He calls in, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight is really something special to see. He makes a point to call from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Isaiah Street's second touchdown.
Isaiah Streets with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead.
Hey.
So now 2 touchdown passes thrown, and we talked earlier about the young cancer patient Emily Atwood. She asked him a week ago for 4 touchdown passes. Heck, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, Isaiah Streets relayed that story to us. It's a pretty tall task for a second career start. But the way he's looked these last couple of games, he's not fazed by the request, is he? He's halfway there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
Come here, little boy.
And maybe they can get this game tied up.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a third down. Gregory will look to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Larson. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On first down, Gregory. That's caught by Jackson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. I think we get back at half. As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
It's halftime. They just caught time.
To throw again on second down. Gregory. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown.
I didn't even look at him. I just blitzed.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down.
Beating me.
Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
All right, good return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Open
Let's
man
go
here,
Streets with another first down.
Corralled out across midfield down to the 45. All told, they get 13 yards on that play. Well, all the prognosticators have a first-round grade on Isaiah Streets should he decide to jump to the NFL after this season.
All right, Streets, I'm
all
relying on you.
indications are that he wants to come back and play college ball
one
more
open.
year with his eyes
That's a
firmly
50-50.
set on winning the Heisman Trophy. And you better believe that has the folks back on campus extremely excited.
50-50 catch,
Now,
but he caught it,
but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for a pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He will find the open man at Streets. Let's go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, this is a hard game. Whoa. Oh.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
I've been giving you the ball. I've passed the ball to you, but you have not caught it.
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
I've been throwing it to you, stupid.
Okay, man.
Jeez. He just thinks it's all about him.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, nice move. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on. If you're an NFL scout, do you see enough in him to think he's got a future in this league with this little experience that we've seen?
Every scouting instinct tells me to tell him to go the graduate.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown,
Isaiah Streets with another. Hey, I'm going
that's
to
a
give
heck
you
of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
no ning for you.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired, too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Just got to 31. That's number. we could get lucky.
The Red Raider
Alright,
offense
Streets is one on one, so this should be an
These two teams have traded touchdowns so far
Streets
with
is
their
literally
first
one on
possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there. 53 yards.
53.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he will get this
Another touchdown by Isaiah Streets. Is this what you want? Is this what you want?
17 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead.
It's all about you. This leads.
There you go, Charles.
Just going back.
All she had to do was ask. How about that? His fourth touchdown pass in this championship game.
Give her credit for asking. Give him credit for living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders sent to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Wow.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
I want no first down already.
Because they weren't ready to go in the last game. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. Operating from the gun, Gregory. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A carry for Larson. And he'll get it inside.
You just let him go?
To the 39.
Come on, Mike.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Gregory. Flushed out right.
You kidding?
And
he slides?
23 yards on the tuck
Bro.
and run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That's why you got tackled in the back.
Back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Colors. Who uses
a
orange?
rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throw left side complete. That's Simmons.
39.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Let's go! Back at the 15. 15 and 4. 4th and 15.
To Mississippi. Look, he had all day to throw the football and never
blocked
and allowed for the sack.
Oh, come on. So close. I want to replay that, but I can't see.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time.
That would have been blocked.
I like his poise.
That should have been blocked.
His confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Alright, I'm run some slant.
The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in the 2nd half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in it. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the 1st half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
This is caught inside the 15.
He's still up.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas
We're up
Tech.
another TD.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown.
Up another
pass.
TD. Let's get it.
And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
This will be fielded at the 6. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now a pass
you kidding? No!
20.
Dang! I thought I was going to want to intercept that.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this.
They're probably about to go for 2.
We got a ball game again after that.
Yeah, these guys are definitely going
big
for 2.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And this is caught. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. Now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. Can't imagine what it's like for an inexperienced quarterback.
But bottom line is, this drive starts with a coaching staff telling this young man to breathe. And I know that seems simple, but find a way to relax. Let your talents come out.
What are you doing running backwards? And that's a face mask.
The biggest drive of his career.
Face mask. Defense.
Ha.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They go play action here on first down. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Bro.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Street is telling me to pass to him more, but he can't even catch. And he's one-on-one. And he's one-on-one.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Over the middle, complete. That's Pope. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. First and 10 now for Texas Tech. They'll look to throw.
Pass it.
Quick slant caught by Streets.
Ooh!
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
How are you not hurt?
15 yards through the air and a first down.
That's...
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And
Bro,
be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I was going to sack.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a
I think they're blitzing.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a
Bro,
On
run!
second down,
You want me to pass it to you, but you can't get to the ball.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, on third down, they take
Streets
a shot at the
can't
end
catch
zone,
crap.
but it's incomplete.
But I've given him like.
He's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter.
I'll be up to 6 if I make
cling to that advantage.
So then I'd be able to touch that. And I am. Up a touchdown.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question.
Oh,
because
no.
when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction all of a sudden.
Down with the 19-yard line.
The 19-yard line.
Dang.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
let's
it's a
go.
whole lot better view than when you're trying
Get
to figure
back
out
there,
how to fix
20-yard
things
line.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Gregory. And he comes back with one complete. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Throwing again on 2nd down. Gregory trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off here at 29.
Go!
Defensively that
Interception.
time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB.
Take it,
What lesson can
another
you learn
TD.
there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught. It's Streets.
That's touchdown.
And he's
What?
brought down.
Like the 1-yard line?
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal.
I have
It was
to
a
run that.
pickup
Sorry,
of
Streets.
14. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Jalen Byrd
What?
taking it in. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more.
Wait, no, that's not the play.
Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense. And that's their first of this second half. The Red Raiders, they have made the decision to go for 2 here. He gets away from 1. And he is not
I didn't know I was
gonna
doing
get in
that.
there. He stops short of the goal line, and
That's
the lead
that.
is going to stay right where it is.
Well, they're not coming back. 2-1.
Following the touchdown, the
Let
Red Raiders
PD
set to kick it
PD.
away. This fielded at the 2.
Oh!
They're bringing it back to just about the 25,
Missed the
caught at the
tackle!
24-yard line. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big,
Yeah, it
isn't
is.
it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
Why are you
That's
pushing
a
him
huge
forward?
difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
Looking to throw. Gregory. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
Bull crap is.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now a throw here to his running back.
Holding offense.
Ha.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because
Boy,
that can
get
be
here.
the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw again on second down. Gregory. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. First down,
keep pushing
the clock
pressure.
continues to move. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
You're back at the 19.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
I mean 19.
As they get
I wanted
right
to
at
say
the
it. It's 19.
32nd mark of this
19
fourth quarter.
and
And they need to
second
work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What is it? It's 27 and
called for by the
third and
offense.
27. Oh my gosh.
21 seconds to go in the football game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside.
What just happened? They have 15 seconds. It's a pinch.
Back to throw. Gregory. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
They had to go for two.
Jackson there to make the grab.
Or they just
his
go,
guys
yeah.
are back within a single score.
Dang, it might be a
I'm not
fake.
sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though,
Oh, they're going for the onside kick.
1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
My ball.
yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
I'm using my last. I'm just trying to get one more touchdown with Isaiah.
9 seconds left.
Street.
The Red Raiders with a first and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Just trying to get
After the
as far as I
incomplete
can.
pass, here now is second and 10. Back to throw here. That'll be caught by Streets.
In the ball game.
How about this story? Behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap at a college football game until 9 days ago, they are the national champions.
Gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, the trophy man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us in this moment, how you're feeling right now.
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was gonna. You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. I love you, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
No homo.
See? This was for you, baby! Yeah! This was for you! Yeah! And let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Maybe it was just probably just that.
Right. Right. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. See right here. Okay, hang on.
Hello? Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her. Thank you so much for the kind words. Please, have Emily stay in touch. I will. Thank you. All right, bye. Take care.
Feeling, baby.
Good morning, football.
College football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Kyle, who's your player to watch?
Okay, it's the mythical backup quarterback who just won a national championship. This guy who's played in 2 games. 2 games, and we're saying maybe a 3rd-round pick? Come on, the hype is unreal.
He did win a national championship.
Yes, he did. It was incredible. Peter, 8 quarters of football, 3rd-round pick. Get out of here.
If he blows up the combine like some people expect, he could be a 1st-round draft.
No way. No, Nate, no way.
Listen, this isn't a particularly strong draft class for the quarterback position. And you know when that happens, teams get desperate for that QB, and they start to reach a little bit.
Guess we'll find out soon.
Yes, I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need to... Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting, but I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then I know that there's a time restraint. I understand that.
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
Yes. Well, I know what he wants. I understand what he wants. He's told me what he wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second? Thank you. No, just be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praised, and I get to keep my job. I pick you, a player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
I'm committed.
When I found out I wasn't going to start in college, it became clear that I should transfer if I wanted to play at the next level. But I didn't. Because my word means something. I'm proud of my decision to stick. And if I was running a team, I think I would want players that were willing to compete.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yes, I'll have to call you back. I love you too, Dad.
Some business between the family.
Are you for real? You know, you and I have a mutual friend, Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis. What do you think he would have to say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Look, I respect Coach Ford, but at the end of the day, the players are the ones that have to go on the field and execute. You don't have the confidence of the team, game plan doesn't matter.
Jack had some concerns about your leadership. And now so do I. I really hope you can show us something today. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you can settle up the,
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone?
Don't think so.
Is that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, at least now I know I can trust you with your playbook.
Yes, you can.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Bus in Alaska. I go front of the bus.
Not middle.
Nope.
That's not a choice.
Have you looked at the engine before you even got into the bus? Did you check the tire pressure?
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me. And I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
So you mean cute with me, son?
No.
You're not.
Middle of the bus is not a
Would you be in the
choice.
front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure we're okay. Is that the wrong answer?
First of all, middle of the bus was not even a choice, so why would you say middle?
Funny how many
Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of this episode, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.